right? So what else I can do over here? I will need to implement the add new shop page, wherein I can click on the thing and add a new shop, right? So we are done with all the routes, so all shops. So I would want to implement the footer also, right? Because footer is not yet done. I would want to implement the footer also because that will give a proper structure to our website, our web application. So I can implement a footer with the help of footer component. So footer component should be there on all the pages, right? So it should be there on all the pages. So I can go to the app component. App component, where is it? Yeah, and app component is loading app header, right? So let me have footer as well. App. Oh, I do not have a footer component. Okay, let me create a footer component first. And that will finish the basic structure of our web application. Then we will focus on the functionality, right? So with this footer, we would be concluding the basic structure of our web application, and then we can focus on the functionality, that is implementing the forms and all those things, getting the data structure, DB schema in place and all those things. Ideally, we would be creating the fake REST APIs, right? So we would be using JSON server to create a fake REST API. So all those things. Have I created footer? Yes, I have created a footer. What is happening? I keep on singing and I forget what I was up to. Okay, so I have the footer component in place, so it should be somewhere over here. Hey, what happened? I have the footer component in place. Here it is. I can use it. The selector should be app footer, right? So I can go to the app component HTML and use it. App footer. So right, you can see footer will come in the view, right? You can see it is coming in the view. So it should come down there. It is coming over here. Footer works. And for all the remaining pages, it will come towards the top. Why? Because there is no content in the respective component, right? So footer is always there. So I need to implement a footer content for some footer, write some basic CSS or something. Okay, so here I am. Footer component TS. I will go to the view of the footer component and maybe say I want to implement a footer. So and to this footer I can give a class of container. Make sense? Where is it gone? Oh, sorry, I did not have any text. Let me text. Oh, it's coming, right? You can see just by giving a class of container which is coming from bootstrap 4, it is coming properly over here. So now I can kind of go and write some proper text. So paragraph um, I can say ampersand copy. I want to write, I want to have a copyright symbol, right? Ampersand copy to have a copyright symbol that will give me the copyright symbol. And 20202021, whatever be the format, right? So I'm not much concerned. So I can say blog shop right? Private Limited, or maybe Globe Shop Inc. Let's make a global company rather than Indian company. And okay, we are getting it. Um, Maybe I can also go and have uh, privacy and all those things, terms and conditions and the link for all those things. So though I have not yet created a page for the same, but at least I can have the links in place, right? Sorry. Okay, let's go and take a look as to what we have now. Nothing. Did I not save the page? I've saved it. Oh, 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 I have it down. Oh, okay, okay. It should not be coming down. Why it is coming down? Okay, I have closed the paragraph element. Oh, sorry for that. I closed the paragraph element, so that's the reason it is coming down. Now, okay. Okay, so it is coming as I would want some kind of dot in between in place of this hyphen, right? So in place of hyphen, I need a dot, not a full stop, a dot in between. So I can use ampersand mi dot. Hey, what happened? Is someone tell my dot? Mid dot ideally. Mid dot. Not mi dot, mid dot. Okay, so we are getting this mid dot in between. Looks good. So I can have this mid dot after this one also. Right, so our footer is ready. So if you see, this is what our footer is. So if you give a default height to each component, if you want to give a default height to each component, then your footer will come down there, right? So towards the bottom of the page. As I will keep on adding a content, it will keep on coming down. But by default, it should always be at bottom. So I will work on it. I will work on the CSS, and we will discuss the same when we meet again in the next session, right? So in the next session, what we are going to do is we are going to implement a template driven form for user registration. So because we did not implement a form for the user registration today, no, if you see this form, this search form, and what else for this add new shop, we would be having one more form over here. And what we will do is, by after implementing a form, we will go ahead and create a fake REST API, ideally structured in the JSON server, which will consume the data from the form when we submit it, right? So let's say when I am submitting, registering as a new user, so it should be saved in some kind of data structure, right? Some data. So all shops, it should kind of go add new shop. It should kind of go and allow me to add new shop, and that data should kind of go and um, raise a post request on some fake REST API and save the data. And all shops should display all the shops, the one which we have added. So that is what we will attempt to do. So uh, that is what we will be doing in the next session. And after that, that is on the session on Friday, we will try to implement the authorization and authentication. I will need to check how is it that I'm going to do it with the help of JSON server. I know certain challenges will come, but I will see that part. Okay, so let's work on this all shops, add new shop and shop detail on in our next session. And of course this CSS which created a trouble, right? So which took up last 15 minutes from me. So that is something we'll be doing on when we meet next. So hold on. I will just commit this code on the GitHub. Hold on. I just have to close the Excel file. So we have set up a route, right? Makes sense. So this is what we have done today. I'll close this off. Okay, so hold on. Um, I'll just verify whether it is committed properly or not. Okay, shop April is what I have. And I got this day 02 branch. Okay, so here it is, right? So I've committed whatever we did on day 02, that is today, in the day 02 branch. So I will also commit everything, whatever we have done till now in the master, right? Okay, looks like everything is clean. Okay, everything is up to date even at the master. Is it so? Fine, so I'm done for the day. If there are any queries, feel free to ask.